Greetings, good morning, and hello. Coming to you from my garage here in Inglewood on this cold, cloudy, dreary day. And it's nice enough that I can finally get out here in the garage and start getting ready for the fishing year. Well, what does getting ready entail? What does it really mean? There are a lot of things you got to prep and get ready for before you get on the water. What I do, and what you should do, is make a list of things that you need to check, buy, take care of, whatever. And this is going to help you be more efficient when it's time to go. You can just load your boat, put your rods in the car, and go. I'm going to go down my list, and please, no jokes about old people and memory. My memory's fine. I just want to be efficient, that's all. My first item is replacement lures. I went to the spring sale this year and I picked up some new stuff. So my lures are all in line, ready to go, and I am psyched. The next thing on my list is to restring my reels to make sure I have plenty of fresh line on my reels so that when time comes, all I have to do is throw it in the car and go. Third thing on my list is my first aid kit. To make sure it's all updated, make sure I have Band-Aids, painkillers, whatever I need, antibiotic cream to get me going and make sure that when I'm on the water, if something happens, that I can contend with it. The next thing on my list is sunscreen. You gotta have sunscreen, you gotta use it. Amazingly enough, check your boat registration, make sure your sticker's current and you're not going out there in a boat that's going to get you a ticket. Next thing, boat condition. Are there things on your boat that need to be fixed, looked at, straightened up, kind of updated before you get out? That's a good thing to look at. The next thing I look at is my paddle condition. Are they in good shape? Are they cracked? Do I need to replace them? Here's a big one. Rain gear, rain boots. Early in the season, it's not uncommon to go bank fishing when the water is too high or too rough. And so you'll find yourself wearing rain boots. Also, some of my early trips in the kayak, the water is a little chilly to be putting my feet down in there. So I wear rain boots just so I can function. Cigarette lighter, flash. Here's my little safety whistle. It's got a compass on it. It's got a thermometer on it. I can call for help if I need to a little bit. So those are things you need to look at in your tackle bag and make sure they're updated. Make sure so not only do I have a knife, but I have a multi-tool. That stays in my tackle bag all the time. Whenever I'm on the water, I have that tool. I always have my flashlight, a lighter. You never know. You might fall in the water and get cold and you might need to really stop for a minute and make a fire to warm yourself up and dry off. So these are things, they're safety items that you should carry with you and have all the time. The last thing on my list, organization. Everything in its place. I have colored swim baits, swim jigs, bladed jigs. I have colored spinner baits. I have white spinner baits and white swim jigs, bladed jigs. They're all segregated and they're where they need to be. All of my crankbaits go in one plastic box. All of my jerk baits and square bills go in a box. And then finally, all of my hooks, sinkers, clips, they're all in here ready to go. I have drop shot rigs. I have treble hooks by the bundle, obviously. I have all of my wide gap worm hooks segregated in little soft plastic pouches here. This allows me when I'm wanting to change my rig, whether I'm going from a Texas rig to say a swim bait, I know right where the hooks are, I know right where to get them, and there's no fumbling around. I go straight to that and it works. That's really what this video is about, getting ready. I'm making sure. Oh, one more thing you need is a lubricant. This is nice and handy to have in the boat. And I also use it here in the garage when I'm prepping, because if I have a rod, the line on this rod was just changed late last year. Well, I don't necessarily need to change that line if it's only a few months old. So what I might do is take some of this lubricant and spray the line really well The primary ingredient in this is fish oil. Fish oil absorbs into the nylon line. Now, if you're using fluorocarbon, it will absorb, but it's just not as good at absorbing in as the nylon line is. That's my tips. Get ready, get organized, make sure you've got everything you need and that it's where it needs to be. And then all we have to do is wait on the weather, and then we can go fishing. See you on the water.